This time, let's talk about drug discovery and drug development. In the general definition, drug is a substance, frequently a chemical compound, and also can be some other substance. And the substance is as a whole or as a component of a group of medications or cocktail can be used for the purpose of diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of a disease. The FDA is the U.S. regulatory agency that regulates the pharmaceutical industry. For the FDA, the drug not only can be a substance that treats a disease or diagnosis, it also needs to possess a certain dosage form that can be delivered safely and effectively into patient systems and take effect. The form the dosage form can be many different styles. There's the tablet, capsule, solution, etc. So the term drug discovery and drug development are often used together and in the literature. However, there is a marked difference between the two terms. The drug discovery is defined as the process of developing a therapeutic active substance for a defined target molecule or pathway, while drug development is defined as a blanket term used to define the entire process of bringing a new drug or device to the market. It includes the drug discovery, here, drug discovery, and product development, preclinical research, and the clinical trials. So clearly, the drug development covers the entire process from finding the promising drug candidate, that's the drug part of the drug discovery, and to all the way to lab test, animal test, human test, filing for regulatory approval, and if everything goes successfully, and market more worldwide to patients that need it. On the other hand, the drug discovery in general concerns only the early stage of the drug development process. So drug discovery only covers all of the initial researches and testing, all the way until the preclinical stage of the drug development. So as we can see, the drug development is a very long and very expensive and very risky process. So most drugs takes more than 10, 15, or even longer years to go through the initial screening the drug candidate all the way through the final regulatory approval. So in general, for every 5,000 promising drug candidate discovered during the drug discovery stage, only 5 survive to the preclinical, and then maybe 1 can eventually get approval for sale. It's a very, very low ratio of success. So all those fails cost money. It costs more than $1 billion to successfully bring a compound to worldwide market. That's a general estimate. So as a result, it takes a kind of investor that tolerate the high risk and have long-term vision to survive this long and suffer this much and eventually get enough profit for every new drug that's approved and get protected by patent. The profit is immense. So some drugs are called blockbuster. They routinely bring in tens of billions of dollars for sale each year to the company that market them. So you can see the drug development is a big risk, very expensive, big reward business that can only be handled by big pharmaceutical companies that have enough resource to weather the process, withstand the process. However, with big company come with the old bureaucrats a minimum incentive to do the new thing. So even they invest billions of dollars for their research and development, the result was very inadequate. So modern time, the trend is to push more and more drug discovery to small pharma and startups. Those people, they have the efficiency and they have the incentive to do a good job. And once the compounds showing the big promise and then ready to enter human trials, the big company will take over and move the drug in through the clinical trials and regulatory process and get approval. With the computer and internet, biomedical informatics nowadays are playing more important roles in making the drug development process more efficient and reduce medical error during the clinical trials and research.